How's it going, everyone? So if you guys are Towerborne fans, we have some good news. They are updating the game with this 1.1 March patch, and it's good to see that they are listening to feedback and adding some updates and some small patches to make this game better, quality of life, and just changing some things to make the game more accessible, fixing a bunch of bugs as well. So let's go over this right now. It's been about a month since Towerborne 1.0 released, and during that time, we've been working on a patch to fix many of the issues that we've seen reported, including players affected by modified scale display settings. Listening to feedback, we've made a variety of improvements to classes, improving flow, and providing some help for those Pyro class players in harder difficulties. Yeah, I've heard Pyro class players are having a hard time from the feedback I've heard. A couple of friends of mine had really honed in and made the best out of it, but gameplay focused skills. A lot of people, I think, they are going to love this change. The skill point costs for the light focus skills and heavy focus skills have been universalized across all classes. Light focus skills 3 SP, heavy focus skills 4 SP. Jackhammer changed from 5 SP to 4 SP. Groundbreaker changed from 5 SP to 4 SP. Silver strikes changed from 5 SP to 4 SP. Counter augment changed from 4 SP to 3 SP. Reeling spin changed from 4 SP to 3 SP. I love how they're making us have more points for our builds and the way we could change builds more that way. Classes, Sentinel. Fixed an issue where you couldn't cancel the final hits of the air light combo and air heavy attack into airborne shift and other air attacks. Rock breaker, power keg punch. It's now possible to cancel out of PKP after it's hit with basic attacks. It's now possible to cancel an air PKP into airborne shift. Nice. Fix an issue where cancel windows were inconsistent. Bare knuckle blast. It is now possible to cancel an in-air BKB into airborne shift. Fix an issue that prevented canceling into BKB after performing a heavy combo finisher. Fix an issue where cancel windows were inconsistent. Seems like a lot of cancel windows were inconsistent. Launcher, fix an issue that prevented the attack from causing a ground bounce reaction on airborne enemies. Tornado dropkick, improved ability so it hits more consistently. Fix an issue that prevented the tornado dropkick from working properly with the heavy roll attack skill. Rumbling elbow, fix an issue that caused the ace to exhibit hit stop each time an enemy was hit by the shockwave. Other improvements, fix an issue that prevented dodging after performing a dash heavy attack drop kick. You can now dodge roll in all directions when laying on the ground. Pro tip, equip the heavy rolling attack skill to really take advantage of this ability. Fix an issue where dash heavy attacks dropkick did not cause the correct hit reaction on enemies that were laying on the ground. This now knocks enemies away and has more oomph. Pyro class. Alright, let's get into this. The following skills now grant a stackable 10% damage reduction while Seer is active when equipped. Pyro surge, persistent prior, preheats, persistent prior 2. Fix an issue that caused many heavy attacks and weapon mechanic skills to get interrupted by enemy attacks too early. Improve the general combo ability of basic attacks so that it's easier to juggle airborne enemies with consistency. Fix an issue where weapon meter gained from incoming attacks were incorrect when using the thermal amplification skill. Looks like they're really buffing these classes, making sure that they feel right. Sentinel only got one. We didn't get any for the Blade class. So let's read off some bug fixes. Improve the visibility of the Vanguard enemies by repositioning and increasing the size of the crown. Enemies with stability can now be block broken. Brigade Trickster attacks can now have haptic feedback. Improve the visibility of Rix, Courage, and Syro and Paloma when hit in the air while their break bar is active. The training Pyro class no longer gets stuck in barrels. Missions, fix soft locks that would occur in the following missions: Allies in the Aftermath, Summoning Rights and Wrongs, Reunion. Encounters in the following ventures on hard and brutal difficulties: Snaggleshire, Rackentog, Lichenfield, Molden Weld. Fix a variety of spawn issues in the following missions: Holograph Steps on Brutal, Trial Shiro 2, Nightmare 6, Trial Stiletto. Players can no longer join solo bounties as a group. Fix several sound effects and music issues. Fix a variety of cutscenes in the campaign. Progression. Hero and Numbers achievement now unlocks properly. Heroes with legacy data that includes a class over level 10 now properly receive starter gear during the tutorial missions. Rite of Passage quests can now be completed if all curios were previously finished. Player colors and loot are now correct for all players in the group. The rare aspect of exploding finishers now shows its affix range. Blaze will no longer rapid fire the conversations. Increase the visibility of many secondary quests in the Belfry. I think that's a pretty good one, because sometimes you didn't know like there were secondary missions with these characters. You actually had to go up to them and talk to them. Miscellaneous. In-game resolution settings are no longer affected by the window scaling settings. Pretty good one. A lot of people were asking about that. Characters with legacy data can now set victory and defeat expressions. Equipped items no longer show a new item badge for players with legacy data. Local co-op players can now properly import legacy data. Local co-op menu control between multiple players should now be more intuitive. Resolve several cases that could cause unresponsive states in local co-op. Recently played with list now populates properly on Xbox. Resolved issues with the ready up panel persistent appearing, disappearing in appropriate times. I think that's a great one. I've seen that a couple times. Resolve the crash that may occur when a new player browses the curios offer for the first time. Resolve possible losses of character changes from the face right. I don't see where like crashes were occurring though. I don't see if they fixed that, because I know I was experiencing that with PlayStation. Fix an issue where the soft lock could occur when adding a fourth account to the CCO couch co-op group when disconnecting other CCO players. Fix an issue that allowed the touchpad to be a bindable action. Xbox Series S and X. Fix an issue where players were not populating within recently played with. Windows Store. Fix an issue where non-host players are not informed of being in offline state after leaving a group. So let me know what you guys think of this March update / patch for Towerborne. It's great to see that they are improving the game and they are supporting the game. Hopefully this goes longer and maybe we get some DLC or some free updates in the future with some new classes, new story stuff, new missions to tackle. I think that would be pretty awesome. Maybe new abilities for these classes as well. It would be pretty cool to see them keep supporting this game, because this game is a masterpiece, a great beat 'em up RPG game. It's awesome to see that they are changing the focus skills to make them less costly. It'll be pretty cool if they make more changes in that area, especially like with the jump dash. Maybe make that cheaper, or the bounce back ability so that you're hit, you could just recover midair. Make that a little bit cheaper or make that free. That'd be pretty cool. Make it like just 1 point so we can spec more into our class. But overall, big changes for the Rockbreaker, big changes for the Pyro class. It's got the biggest buff being more tanky with the stackable 10% damage reduction. Great across the board. A bunch of buffs, not any nerfs. So it's good to see that they're fixing things and really supporting this game. All right, guys. Let me know what you think. Leave in the comments below. Have you guys played this? Have you guys enjoyed Towerborne? I put over 30 hours in this game. Loved every second of it. Really wish that they push crossplay and maybe matchmaking as well, because I would love to play this game across all platforms so that more people are able to play and you could join up your buddies easier. I think this game will definitely benefit from crossplay. Hopefully we see that in the future. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, give a subscribe. And if you guys want to stay in touch when I do drop content, click that bell notification down below. And if you guys want to go above and beyond and become a member to the channel, that'll be amazing. And no pressure, but that would be simply amazing. And I thank you for all your support, whether you dislike the video, whether you're subscribed. I appreciate you guys souls. Thank you so much for being here. More great games are coming, and I'm super pumped that we get to see an update from Towerborne, because I was waiting. I was like, is it going to be a week after? Is it going to be a month after? It was just like 3 weeks after the release that we get this update. So it's great to see that they're supporting this game. All right, guys, love you. Until next time, peace.